Part 2, you will hear a woman giving information to visitors at a local open day. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 15. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 15.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Westbridge Open Day. My name is Clara Benton, and I am the program officer for today's event. I will explain how the site is arranged, where the main activities are happening, and what to do if you need assistance. Let me begin with arrival. Some of the posters printed last week still direct visitors to the East Gate because that is where deliveries came in during setup. Please ignore that. The public entrance today is the North Gate, beside the bicycle stands. Volunteers there will give you a wristband and a printed timetable. For families, our first activity is seed planting. It is not a general craft table, although children will decorate a label at the end. The main task is planting seeds in small paper pots, and staff will explain how to take the pots home safely. The main talk by our head gardener starts at 2:15 p.m. The website originally showed 2 o'clock, but the time was adjusted after the bus company confirmed its timetable. So please remember 2:15. If a child becomes separated from an adult, go to the red tent. It is next to the first aid table, but the first aid table itself is not the meeting point. Staff in the red tent will make announcements quietly without alarming visitors.
Before you hear the rest of Part 2, you have some time to look at questions 16 to 20. Now listen and answer questions 16 to 20.
I will now describe the main activity areas. If you have pre-booked a vegetable box, do not queue at the courtyard stall. Collection is inside the blue barn where the boxes are labeled by surname. The courtyard stall is only selling extra herbs. The honey demonstration is in the glass house. You will see a beekeeper explaining the extraction equipment, although no live bees will be brought indoors. The glass house is warm, so please leave space for older visitors to sit near the door. The compost workshop is beside the tool shed. You may see compost bins near the orchard as well, but those are display models. The teaching session itself is at the tool shed where the speaker can show the equipment. Local musicians will play on the picnic lawn. We tried the orchard last year, but the ground was uneven, so this year the music is on the lawn where families can sit. Finally, if you need bus information, ask at the courtyard. The Blue Barn volunteers only handle vegetable boxes, and they will not have the latest bus list. Timetables and taxi numbers are posted on the board in the courtyard. A quick reminder about refreshments before I finish. Drinking water is available at 3 points around the site, and the cafe kiosk near the main path serves sandwiches until 4:30. We ask visitors not to bring hot drinks into the animal areas because the paths can become crowded. Thank you for listening. Enjoy the open day, and please ask any volunteer in a green jacket if you are unsure where to go.
That is the end of Part 2. Now turn to Part 3.